works and operational, it takes 40 hours of man labor to work on it.
Yeah.
So you ain't moving them planes for no reason, bro.
Yup.
Same eyeball.
They constantly got to be working.
All right. I'm live, brothers. Bear with me one moment. I'm live. It's good. Let me make sure. I think test 1 2.
Sounds good.
It's good. Let me make sure. Yeah, we're good. Ramak, you're good.
Test 1 2.
You're good, Ramak.
Well, let's get it. Shalom.
Shalom.
First of all, we give all praises, honor, and glory unto
Yahawashi144.
and double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and peace, love, and salutation to the hopeful elect. You know, those who are waking up to this truth that we preach, that the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, is going to send his son, Yahawashi, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus, to deliver the elect of Israel. And the true Israelites are you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. You are the true people of the Bible. You are the true children of God, as well as those who are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Because it's prophesied that we will be scattered everywhere. So it's not just a black thing or a colored thing. But mainly you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, you are the children of the Most High, but the Lord is only going to deliver the elect who are going to repent in these last days, man. And the days are evil. The days is wicked. It's now time to repent, man. Because the Lord is about to bring down great judgment upon this earth, man. As prophesied in your Bible. As prophesied in the scriptures, man. The scriptures talk about lamentation, mourning, and woe. It talks about World War I, World War II, and World War III. Which World War III has begun. You know, you got Trump saying within the next 10 days he's going to decide whether he's going to attack Iran. And Iran, as we speak, are doing naval drills with Russia. And Russia with China. And Trump is talking about attacking them. Everything isn't la la la. You Americans is just la 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 la. You are the most stupidest people on the planet Earth. The most shameful people on the planet Earth. No justice, no judgment. That's why these things are about to happen, because the Most High is going to bring judgment upon this nation. The Most High got to do it. You see, they ain't doing no judgment for the Epstein files. There's never been judgment for what has been done to so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, who are, again, the children of the Most High. Esau Edom, which is the so-called white man, Esau meaning wasted away, Edom meaning red, because his blood showed forth through his skin. They're not going to judge each other. The Lord got to judge these people, man. And we already times it's about to go down, man. You know? Brother got something.
Bring it up. This is the book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up.
Right. That's exactly what we're doing. We come out here, to wake up our people, to tell our people to repent, but also to speak to you nations that war is coming. That war is here. We are in the time of war. It's not the time of peace. Bring all you nations, gather up and go over there to the Middle East. It's about to go down.
Right. Come get this work.
Right. Come get this work. That's what the Lord is saying, man. Come get this work. Enough of this bullshit. Enough of this wickedness, man, that y'all have spread all throughout the earth. All you nasty nations. But especially you Edomites, man.
Yep.
Oh, I got some. Verse 10, beat your plowshares into swords, and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong.
Right. Beat your plowshares into swords, into weapons. And you see that literally with these nations taking less and less, or more and more away from farming and agriculture and put it into their defense. You know? These nations are gearing up for war while you on your iPhone on TikTok.
Trying to learn the new TikTok names.
Right. You know? Really, you people should look in the mirror and look at yourselves, man. Just ridiculous, you Americans, you Babylonians. And yeah, America is Babylon the Great. You know? But this war is coming because the Lord is about to judge all you nations to get rid of Babylon the Great. Babylon will be destroyed from sea to shining sea by nuclear missile fire. That's right. That's what's happening, man. So the Lord can set up righteousness upon this planet Earth, which will be ran by who? Yahawashi, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus, and the Israelites.
That's right.
That's right. Habakkuk chapter 1 and verse 4. It says, therefore the Lord is slack, and judgment does never go forth. For the wicked doth compass about the righteous, therefore wrong judgment proceedeth.
Right. Now I'll say it again. These Edomites, they're not going to judge righteously. They're not going to judge one another. Yeah, they arrested Prince Andrew. Yeah, like the rapper Vic Mensa, he even said, they probably called him and said, hey, look, you know, what's a good day for us to act like we arrested you? You know, is this a good day for you? We just gonna make it look like we arrested you. You know, the brother just showed the video. It could be true or not, but it's very probable that Ghislaine Maxwell is somewhat free, walking around Canada. You know, Jeff Epstein is probably somewhat free, sipping on baby blood. The so-called white man is not going to judge righteously. He's not going to judge himself. Look at what he did to our people, so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans. The worst atrocities in the history of the earth. Robbing, massacring, raping, all type of experiments on our people, poisoning our people, breaking every treaty, enslaving. He's not going to judge himself. There's no reparations for that. So the Lord got to do it, man.
Go ahead. I got a precept. This book of Psalm, chapter 73. I'll start at 3. The point is at 5. For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. And who's the prosperity of the wicked? Edom, so-called white people. Verse 4. For there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. Verse 5. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men.
Right, and the so-called white man has been able to just enjoy his liberty to do wickedness and treachery throughout the earth.
Right.
But it was set for a time, though. It was set for a time. Yeah, he's not in trouble as other men. He could rape babies. He could go slaughter people. He could spread his imperialism all over the earth, colonize people, destroy people, steal lands, and not get judged for it. And still walk around all high and proud and mighty because he has the sword. What can you do about it?
Oh, right here. It says, verse 6. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 73, verse 6. Therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain. Violence covered them as a garment.
Right.
The sword.
The so-called white man is the most, he is an epitome of pride. The most nastiest, treacherous, evil person on earth would want to sit up and call himself white, like he's pure, and look down at other people as if you didn't steal and rob and take everything from them. Not only their labor and their bodies, but their minds. These people use it. You stole intelligence. You ain't build this shit up. You ain't invent this. You ain't invent that. You just got the sword, the gun. You know, independent.
Yep. Blackmail pen.
Right. But it was set up for a time. We're out here to let you know that you are the Edomites who were prophesied to be ruling at the end of the world.
Yep.
As it tells us in 2 Ezra chapter 6, it says, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Right. We are at the end of this age. By the end of the world doesn't mean the earth is just going to blow up into pieces and not be inhabited again. No, we're at the end of this age of wickedness. So we get it now. So we're not envious of our oppressors. We're not envious of those who got the billions and the money and the power, because we know the Lord set them up just like he set up ancient Pharaoh.
Yep.
So the Lord, when he does deliver us, he's going to show his power to you proud as Edomites. Because we bringing out the Bible and you don't believe it, huh? We bringing out the scriptures, you don't believe it. But it's about to happen. We've been prophesying about World War III before there was these tensions. We've been prophesying about NATO and the EU breaking up before there was these tensions. Because it's all come from the scriptures, man. And the Lord is backing it up.
This is Isaiah chapter 10, verse 12. It says, wherefore it shall come to pass that when the Lord hath performed his whole work upon Mount Zion and on Jerusalem, I will punish the fruit of the stout heart of the king of Assyria and the glory of his high looks. For he said, by the strength of my hand have I done it, and by my wisdom, for I am prudent. And I have removed the bounds of the people, and have robbed their treasures, and have put down the inhabitants like a valiant man. Okay, that's the spirit of Esau, man. All right, he has a proud and stout heart, man. The scriptures talk about how his lip is more stout than his fellows, man. All right, so the Lord's going to punish this man for his pride, man, because he believes that by his wisdom and by his own strength and his own might and prudence that he's been able to accomplish these things on the earth. But it's really the Lord that set him up to rule, man.
Right.
And so he's boasted himself against the Lord, man. All right, you know, it was already decreed in Daniel, in the vision that Nebuchadnezzar had, all right, that the Lord ruleth in the kingdom of men, man.
Right.
And he set us up over it the basis of men, man.
Right.
All right, so the dominion of the earth is unto the Lord, man. He has who's going to rule and who's not going to rule, who's going to be risen up in power and who's not, man.
Right.
It's not by the might of man, by the wisdom of man, but by the will of Yahawashi144, man.
Right.
All right, that's why it says this psalm. It says what? Speak not more, no more exceeding proudly, man. You know, you foolish man. Okay? For promotions coming not from the east, nor from the west, nor bring it out.
Psalm chapter 75.
Yeah, both brothers had it.
Damn.
Psalm chapter 75, verse 4. I said unto the fools, deal not foolishly, and to the wicked, lift not up the horn.
Yep.
And that's Esau Edom. That's the so-called white man.
Right.
All right, he boasts in his war campaign.
Right.
He brags about it. He makes movies and documentaries on it. Okay, that's talking about the so-called white man. All right, he's not acknowledging the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob that gave him that authority to do this stuff. That's why he's a fool. Now he's into AI. All right, transhumanism. Okay, and of course Satanism, which are elites eating babies and shit. All right, but you got it.
Verse 5. Psalm chapter 75, verse 5. Lift not up your horn on high. Speak not with a stiff neck. For promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south. But God is the judge. He putteth down one and setteth up another.
Right, so the Lord is the one that's in charge of who rules on the earth, man. Who puts down one and sets up another, man. All right, and the reason why you even have been able to rule the earth, all right, is because we went off, man. We got out of line, man. We wanted to start following after the ways of the heathen and their satanic ways, man. Their witchcraft and their enchantments, man. Okay, it started with King Solomon, man. Okay. All right, that was the beginning of the complete fall of our people, man. Okay. All right, and so the Lord was like, okay, since you want to be like the heathen so much, you don't want to follow the righteous ways that I gave unto you. That was supposed to be your wisdom and righteousness in the side of the nations. They were supposed to come to you, and you were supposed to reverberate my righteous light in the side of the whole world. Since you don't want to do that, you want to go be like Moab and Ammon and sacrifice and eat babies. Since you want to go be like Ham and go be a sodomite and a lesbian and a witch and a warlock. Since you want to go be like Esau and like Elam and all the other heathens, well, I'm gonna scatter you and I'm gonna let them rule over you, man. And I'm gonna let you see what the world looks like when it's run by wickedness, man. All right, the worst and the most wicked of all the world, which is Esau Edom, man. That was the learned lesson for us, man.
Yep, we'll have to go through it.
All right, now we have to suffer, man. Now we gotta see the world be turned completely upside fucking down, man.
Right.
Okay. All right, but it was not for you heathens to get proud and be like, hey, look what I did, and see the Lord forsook him, and see, look how powerful we. It was not for you heathens to be on that shit, man.
Right.
That was supposed to be a lesson for us, and even a lesson for you, man. Because what do you think the Lord's going to do to you? All right, if he brought judgment upon us for our sins and our wickedness and our disobedience, what do you think the Lord going to do unto you, man?
Right.
You did not consider the latter end of it, oh daughter of Babylon. Now you got to sit on the fucking ground, man. Okay, bring it out, man. You motherfuckers got the Lord fucked up, man. Go ahead, man.
This is Isaiah 40:76.
Yeah, read it with your old chest, brother.
I was wroth with my people.
That's right, man. The Lord was wroth with his people, man. Wroth means angry, furious.
Right.
Okay? All right, that's his people. Go ahead.
I have polluted mine inheritance.
Right, to pollute means to mingle, to corrupt. So now we've been mingled and polluted within all the other nations, man. Okay? Go ahead.
And given them into thine hand.
Yeah, the Lord gave us into your hand, man. All right, it's not because you have a high IQ, nigga.
Right.
You know, it's not because
Right.
you're genetically and intellectually superior.
Right.
No, it's because the Lord gave us over to you, man.
Right.
Okay? As a learning lesson, as a punishment for us.
Right.
Go ahead.
Thou didst show them no mercy.
Yeah, like a jackass, you was like, oh, well, I'm not gonna show him no mercy. You know? You know, the Heavenly Father gave my little brother Jacob into my hands. Now I'm gonna just bully him. I'm gonna just oppress him. You know?
Rob and rape, massacre them, and do experiments on them, and poison them. give them syphilis and sit back and watch them over decades.
Right. Create a cancer-causing fog.
Right.
And spray it over their neighborhoods, man.
Right.
Put radioactive waste, the pollution.
Yup.
Man, you motherfuckers, man.
Yeah. It's the U.S. military that did that. U.S. Army, in fact.
Right. Say you're
Public knowledge.
gonna lynch them. You're gonna burn them. You're gonna castrate them and have a party about it.
Yeah.
And pose for pictures.
Yeah. You're gonna kidnap them off the street and sacrifice them. You know, put them on your little islands like the Hunger fucking Games, man. And hunt them for sport.
Right.
You know?
They have a letter from John D. Rockefeller. They should go and read that. Tell them all of these stuff that they've been planning.
Right. Right. You're gonna use their musicians to only talk about murder and sex and drugs, and pay them handsomely to destroy their people. You know, that's why the Lord has to judge you. You're not gonna judge yourself, Esau. You're not gonna judge righteously. There has been no arrest in America over the Epstein files. None. None. And this is the most nastiest thing in modern history to come out in modern history. The Epstein files. Not one single arrest. That's why the Lord got to come back and judge you. You proud Edomites.
Yeah.
You're going with what the brothers have been saying. The Lord set you up, man. He set up the basis of man. And you got proud about it. Alexander the Greek was prophesied in Daniel chapter 8.
Yep.
The Greek Empire was prophesied in Daniel 8.
Yep.
America was prophesied in Daniel chapter 7.
That's right. Yep.
Literally. The Spanish, the French, the British being over here in America before America overcome them was prophesied in Daniel 7. So the Lord already had these things planned out.
Right.
You got more?
Isaiah 47, verse 6. Thou didst show them no mercy. Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke.
On the ancient of our people, on the elderly.
Right.
On the old, you heavily laid the yoke, man. Beating them till they die. And then somebody got a cancer that you caused by the food and what you give, Jake. You put them on dialysis to kill them faster.
Right. Chemo and shit.
Chemo. That's what I mean. Chemo. He is anti-life. The so-called white man and his rulership is anti-life, literally. We're not speaking subjectively, we're speaking objectively. We could bring out the facts, which pretty sure most of you are familiar with. To animals being extinct, to the massacring and slaughter that you did of people on the planet Earth, colonizing. You are anti-life. This is objective truth. It's not my truth. You're gonna get judged for it, man. You're gonna get judged for your shit. And it's gonna be a heavenly judgment.
It's in the Bible.
It's in the Bible. Yo. Go ahead.
Verse 7. And thou said, I shall be a lady forever. So that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart.
Break down.
Right. So they didn't think that, okay, you know, here it is, I'm doing all this wickedness to the Lord's people. They didn't think in the Lord's going to bring judgment on them. You know, they didn't think, okay, damn, if the Lord is allowing me to do this to his own people, what is he going to do to me?
No, I don't know.
No, they wasn't thinking about that, man.
Read that.
Okay, they thought, oh, we're gonna be able to rule forever. I'll be a lady forever, man. You know, I'll be able to sit high on the horse forever and live in a lap of luxury. Nothing's ever gonna happen to me, man. Okay, that's how Esau and these elites think, man. Okay,
Because he set himself up as if he's God.
right. I am and nothing else beside you, stupid bitch.
Right. And Trump is a manifestation of you Edomites. Y'all can act like it's, some of y'all don't like him, but he is a manifestation of your pride that you all have. Oh, my own moral. What he said?
His own moral compass.
His own moral compass is enough.
Yeah, he doesn't need to follow the laws of international law.
Right.
Right? This was the whole thing that went down in Venezuela.
Right.
Say he doesn't need to follow international law. He has his own mind, his own reason. Basically, he's saying he's a god.
Right. And now you have the board of peace,
Yeah,
which also is called the Gaza border peace, you know, in which France and Germany are even saying, European nations are saying, look, they ain't with it because they trying to replace the UN with that. And Trump is lifetime chairman of it. So basically, he could do what he want to do around the earth because it's supposed to be about promoting peace throughout the earth, throughout the planet.
So
With Trump at the helm of it.
Right, so basically he can circumvent the UN. You know? Do what the fuck he want, man.
Hey, but that place of prophecy. All you that bend the bow, do that.
Yup. It's going down. Go ahead, bro.
It says, neither this did remember the latter end of it.
Right, keep going.
Therefore, hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, that saith in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me.
Yeah, you see that spirit in Miami. That scripture fits Miami to a T. These people are careless. They don't give a fuck. They just want to be in their earth and be on their own bullshit. While there's pedos running the government.
Right.
Okay? That's why y'all going into war. Because your government is being ran by the JJs who blackmails your fucking leaders.
There's probably children being shipped off at the port right there.
Right.
Right. All these fucking empty ass businesses.
Right.
You know, these secret tunnels, police cars popping out of this shit, man. It's all type of sex trafficking and human trafficking go on down here, man. You know? These people don't give a fuck though. Go ahead, bro.
I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children.
Right? Hey, that's how they boast themselves, even going to war right here. They really think that they're not going to, okay, all right, be hurt by this. That's how proud they are, man. Okay? But hey, all right, many, okay, experts and military, former military experts are saying that America is about to get fucked up when they go to war with Iran.
Right. That's the pride of all you Americans. That's the pride of all you Americans. What's going on right now? You Americans should not be blah blah blah.
Yep.
Y'all should be protesting against war right now.
Exactly.
You know, but you don't really feel like you're about to feel the ramifications of these things, man.
Right.
You literally, Americans literally feel like they finna just keep on going.
Right, because that whole Maduro thing, that's why they're in their pumping pride.
Yep.
Well, damn, look how we were able to get Maduro so easily.
Right.
Oh, we can take Iran easily. That's to your own fucking delusion. The Lord did that on purpose. All right, so that you fulfill that scripture.
Isaiah 47:9. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment in one day. The loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon thee in their perfection for the multitude of thy sorceries and for the great abundance of thine enchantments.
Right. And the day of the Lord is upon this earth, man. Which the main feature of the day of the Lord of America, which is Babylon the Great, being destroyed from sea to shining sea.
That's right.
From the Atlantic to the Pacific, to the Gulf of America. All over this shit. The Lord's gonna burn this place up. World War III is in your face and they have nukes. No, we're not crazy. They got nukes. It ain't like they ain't got nukes. It ain't like we saying, hey, they're gonna build a weapon and it's gonna be enough to. They already got the shit.
Yeah.
They already got them pointed.
There are no more nuclear armed streets. There's no more. That's all out the window.
They're literally about to start a war over a nuclear deal.
All right, which I thought they destroyed all the nukes last year.
Right.
The nuclear facilities, which I told you was bullshit.
Right. You can't believe what you see on TV,
Nah,
man.
you can't.
And they got more nukes than they report, man. More warheads than they report. Many more.
Oh, yeah.
Way more. This shit about to go down. And that's what's been the hold up. Because the Lord, what really is the hold up is the Lord waking up his elect. The elected by people, the Israelites. You know? Because once this shit pop off, it's not going to be a long, drawn out war. Yeah, you will have a draft. You will get some boots on the ground over there. You will. But it ain't going to be long and drawn out, though. Because the Lord going to send nukes. Because and the Lord going to come and save his people, lest there be no flesh to be saved. You know? Our salvation is near. Nearer than when we believe. Shoot, what? We'll be in the kingdom in a couple months, y'all. You know what I'm saying? In a matter of months.
Sure.
Could be 6 months, 12 months, 16 months. Shoot. Go ahead, bro.
This is 2 Peter 3, verse 10. It says, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are there shall be burnt up.
Right. That's the day of the Lord as a thief in the night to you people. We children of the light. We see it. We are children of the day. But to y'all, it's going to be as a thief in the night. You think you got plans for this, and that, to have a wedding, this, and that. While the Lord got plans to nuke this place. This just said that the elements shall melt with fervent heat. That's not going to be no regular conventional war. That's nuclear war. Nuclear missiles. Y'all so proud to think that America would keep on going on with all the treachery that is done. But America is literally fulfilling the deeds of Sodom and Gomorrah. And the Lord said if you had Sodom and Gomorrah, He's going to burn it up. It was an example. And America said, hey, we just going to follow that example of Sodom and Gomorrah and think that nothing's going to happen to you? Oh, so you just going to try the Most High, huh? Want to tempt Him? You allowed Sodom unions from sea to shining sea, because it ain't marriage. You know? You legalize that, because, right, you legalize it. It's been going on. Well, you Edomites been Sodomites since day one. Yeah, it's in y'all blood. You know what I'm saying? Since day one. You ever heard of buck breaking?
Yeah.
Even way back during the Greek Empire.
Right.
And the Roman Empire.
Watch Alexander, the movie. The guy who they held, who started civilization. They number one favorite white, Alexander, who they got so much pride in. Watch his biography. Watch his biopic. The Lord got to destroy this place, man. Because again, you're not going to judge righteously. You're not going to judge yourself. This thing will keep on going on. Look how you release the Epstein files. Slowly, desensitize people, now it's in people's face,
Hey, Rev, they talking about the aliens now.
Right.
They're trying to distract people. Yeah.
Trump literally said, as a nation, we need to move on from the Epstein files. This is the most scandalous, nastiest thing to happen in modern history. At least to come out on the news and shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's just move on from it. Which this nation has moved on from it. These people don't fucking care.
Yeah, they talking about Michael Jordan now.
Right.
You see what Michael Jordan did?
Right. They don't want to talk about the Epstein files at work, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to talk about it with their family. They don't want to talk about it walking down the street. They don't want to talk about it on their news. They don't want to dig into the files. They don't want to go into it on their phone. So you Americans don't care. You don't care about the wickedness, man. That's why the Lord gonna burn up the whole place, man. It ain't just the Elisa wicked. All you people wicked, man.
That's right.
You really are. You against the Most High. You against God. You against the Bible. You read you something in the Bible say to do this, you go to ripping out your hair. That's why the Lord finna fuck this shit up, man.
That's right.
Real quick, man. He is, though. He is. It's biblical prophecy. We ain't up here wishful thinking. We ain't up here on our own accord, on our own thing that we conjure up in our own mind. Go ahead, brother.
I got something. Yeah, y'all didn't learn that? Yeah. Okay, this is Isaiah, going back to Isaiah chapter 10 and verse 12. It says, wherefore it shall come to pass that when the Lord hath performed his whole work upon Mount Zion and on Jerusalem, I will punish the fruit of the stout heart of the kingdom of Assyria, and the glory of his high looks, for he saith, by the strength of my hand have I done it, and by my wisdom, for I am prudent. And I have removed the bounds of the people, and I have robbed their treasures, and I have put down the inhabitants like a valiant man. And my hand hath found as a nest the riches of the people, and as one that gathereth eggs that are left, have I gathered all the earth. And there was none that moved the wing, nor opened the mouth of the people. Shall the axe boast himself against him that heweth therewith? Or shall the saw magnify itself against him that shaketh it? As if the rod should shake itself against them that lift it up, or as if the staff should lift up itself as if it were no wood. All right, so the Lord is the one that has allowed Esau to do the things that he's done, man. All right, but he's boasted himself against the Lord, so the Lord's going to bring judgment upon him. It says, therefore shall the Lord of hosts, send upon his fat one's leanness, and upon his glory he shall kindle a burning like the burning of a fire. And the light of Israel shall be for a fire, and his Holy One for a flame, and it shall burn and devour his thorns and his briars in one day. So the Lord's going to burn this place up, man. Okay? This place has to be destroyed by fire, man.
That's right. Yeah, that's precept. To back the brother up, back up the bishop, you know, because this man is very proud, man. You know, the scripture says the pride is out of deceiving. You know, this is Jeremiah 50 and verse 31. It says, behold, I am against thee, O thou most proud, said the Lord power of hosts, meaning Esau. Okay? For thy day is come, the time that I will visit thee, and the most proud shall stumble and fall, and none shall rise him up, and I will kindle a fire in his cities, and it shall devour all round about him. You know, with the missiles, man, the ICBMs, when they begin to be shot into the ends of the earth. It says, verse 33, thus said the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together. All that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go. All right? They took the land from the natives, which are Israelites, Northern Kingdom. All right? Brought Judah over here, Benjamin and Levi by way of cargo slave ships. All right? That was a prophecy that was prophesied to happen. And we still found in their hand. Okay? That's in the law, Exodus 21:16, I believe. So they're going to have to pay. Right. All right? It says, read more. 1 second. It says, verse 34, their Redeemer is strong. The Lord of hosts is his name. He shall thoroughly plead their cause, that he may give rest to the land and disquiet the inhabitants of Babylon. Okay? That's not speaking of ancient Babylon. That's talking about America. The daughter of Babylon, Babylon the Great. Okay, it says, a sword is upon the Chaldeans, said the Lord, and upon the inhabitants of Babylon, and upon her princes, and upon her wise men. A sword is upon the liars, and they shall dart. A sword is upon her mighty men, and they shall be dismayed. A sword is upon their horses, and upon their chariots, and upon all the mingled people that are in the midst of her, and they shall become as women. A sword is upon her treasures, and they shall be robbed. A drought is upon the waters, and they shall be dried up. For it is the land of graven images, and they are mad upon their idols.
Right, y'all gonna be bitched up real soon. All your Americans, all you so-called mighty men. The Lord is bringing the sword, man. We talking about apocalyptic. You know, we in apocalyptic times, man. Y'all not gonna be able to be proud and stand during these times. No, proud ass Americans, proud ass Edomites, you proud ass nations. You ain't gonna be able to stand. You ain't gonna be able to play that proud shit, that pompous shit. No, this time it's all gonna be shut down, man. The Lord's gonna come through and wreck shop and show you people how little you fucking know. You know.
Verses. It says, therefore, the wild beasts of the desert with the wild beasts of the island shall dwell there, and the owls shall dwell therein, and it shall be no more inhabited forever, neither shall it dwell in from generation to generation. As Yahweh overthrows Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighbor cities thereof, said the Lord, so shall no man abide there, neither shall any son of man dwell therein.
Right. America will be a complete desert. America real soon. It could be a matter of months, 12 months, 16 months, who knows, 24 months. America will be a complete desert, never inhabited again. After the example of Sodom and Gomorrah. That is biblical prophecy. It's actually a big prophecy in the Bible, actually. It's in there many times. Even to the last book that was written, Revelation. of this place, Babylon, that's going to be destroyed completely. You know, anybody concerned or anybody want to know what that is? You know what I'm saying? You might want to run through that in church or at Bible study. It's a huge prophecy of a place that's going to be a desolate desert, destroyed completely by fire. That's a huge prophecy. And World War III is popping off. You might want to put these pieces together. They got nuclear missiles. You might want to connect the dots. All this wickedness going on, all this evil going on, you might want to connect the dots.
Hey man, I'll say this, man. Hey, unto you it was given to understand the mystery,
Right.
but to them it's not given.
Right.
The Lord want to catch these people off guard.
Yep.
It's not meant for them to connect the dots. You know, until they become the dots.
Right. And that's what makes it. That's what's gonna make it the worst time of all for them, because it's gonna come upon them like a thief in the night. You know, we being rhetorical and shit. These people ain't gonna get it till the Lord lay the land desolate.
Yeah.
These people ain't. They don't care about what the scriptures say. We can read it. We can yell it, which we are going to, because the Lord tells us to prophesy to the nations and let them know, so they can know that it is of the Most High Yahawashi144.
Right.
You know. But the Lord want y'all. He want to hit you upside the head with it. You know, He wants your economy to crash real quick. One day everything was cool, and the next day all hell break loose. That's what makes it the worst time. Otherwise, you guys will prepare and go and buy water and paper towels.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 34, verse 1. Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world, and all things that come forth of it. Right, the Lord is raising up His prophets to tell you nations, especially Esau and Edom, dwelling here in America, that judgment is coming. Okay?
Right.
Verse 2, here it is. For the indignation of the Lord, Yahweh, is upon all nations, and His fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them. He hath delivered them to the slaughter.
Yep.
So this is prophecy that is going to happen. All right? This is prophecy that you can't escape. All right? The Lord said that. All right? And He's going to destroy your armies. Okay? And He's going to destroy y'all.
Yep.
Especially here in America. Right?
All y'all.
This place ain't going to be inhabited.
The Chinese army is about to be destroyed. The Russian army is about to be destroyed. The Iranian army about to be destroyed. The American army about to be destroyed. All of them. All of them. Get rid of all this shit, man. You know?
And that's why the so-called Middle East, West Asia, is such an important part of prophecy. Because all the militaries have to go there to get their judgment.
Yep.
Verse 3, their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses. And the mountains, which represents the government, shall be melted with their blood. So even your government's going to be destroyed. That's why DC is going to be destroyed.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep. The Vatican, Parliament, all that. The Lord is destroying all your nations, all your hosts, all your army, all your setup, all your governments, everything, man. Everything. Set up righteousness on the earth. That means everything got to go. It's a fire sale. Everything got to go. You know? Because the Lord ain't make this earth for all this wickedness, bro. It's sad. It's sad. And nobody gives a fuck. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about the earth. None of you nations. I saw a video over there in India. The man's just sweeping trash into the fucking water.
Into the water.
Just into it. Water that's gonna lead into the ocean. He's just sweeping a whole bunch of trash. Just picking up.
Right, and a lot of that has to do because of America, man.
Yup.
You know, because America sells a lot of this trash to these other nations.
Yup.
All right, so that they can dispose of it, especially places like China, certain places in South America, Latin America, Africa. You know, India is major. You know,
Yep.
Those different Southeast Asian countries, they buy a lot of American trash.
Shit like that. And it also allows America to not be at the top of the list of polluting the earth.
Right.
With you the main one who sell your trash over there. Man.
Right, exactly.
Because you're the biggest consumer.
Exactly. A lot of this stuff, this plastic and shit, is not biodegradable, man.
Right.
You know, so they can't go back into the earth, man. The scriptures talk about wood, talk about gold, iron,
Right.
you know, clay. Those things can go back in the earth just fine, man.
Right.
But you making plastic and artificial everything,
Right.
you know? It shit has toxic runoff, forever chemicals, man. It gets in the water, it gets in the food, it gets in the fish. You know, it gets in the seagulls, it gets everywhere, man.
Oil rigs be fucking blasting, leaking, and the companies don't get right.
That's why the Lord's going to destroy your governments.
Right.
Your government is set up to regulate, all right, and prevent this stuff. And they don't give a fuck. They're making money off of this shit.
Right, exactly. They don't care, man.
What was that?
Especially America.
What was that oil? The Russian one that got.
Are you talking about the pipeline that got
Right.
Nord Stream pipeline?
What happened for that?
Right? They're still investigating.
You see, nothing happens. That's why the Lord has to judge, man. He is gonna judge because He is the judge. He ain't leaving it up to you nations. He already knew it. We reading the script. We reading the script of the movie, and it's good to know the end of it. You know, it's good to know that the bad guy he's going to get it at the end. You know what I'm saying?
Isaiah chapter 34, verse 4. And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll.
Mushroom cloud.
And all their hosts shall fall down, as the leaf falleth up from the vine, and as a fallen fig from the fig tree.
Yep.
So yeah, man, these nukes that are coming, they've been targeted. They have pinpoint targets there, all throughout this country, man.
Yeah.
Okay? They're not going to bring ranks. Even your allies, NATO, they're going to launch missiles on America. Okay? Yeah. All right? NATO is having discussions right now without America regarding nuclear deterrence. And Germany said, you know what, friends? We'll take your nuclear arms. We'll host your nuclear weapons in our country. Wait a minute. There's already American nuclear missiles in Germany. What does that mean? So that's causing contention. It's all leading for this prophecy for America's destruction. Verse 5. For my sword, and we know who the Lord's sword is, it's the nukes, shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea. And Idumea is a Greek word for Edom.
Yep.
Edom is the so-called white man. So the Lord has it out for the so-called white man. Right? He's not going to get away with his crime, his injustice. And upon the people of my curse to judgment. Right? And that's the thing, man. This is the Lord's judgment. Okay? 6, the sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For the Lord hath a sacrifice of Basra, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea.
Great sacrifice in Basra. And the Lord said He gonna save us, our people, as the sheepfold of Basra, right? It represents America. It's America. The Lord got it out for this place, like the brother just said. We're gonna nuke this whole shit.
America, one big altar.
Yup.
For a sacrifice.
An appeasing. That's what's gonna appease the Most High's wrath. Burning up this whole place. That got the Lord fucked up like He won't burn up a whole fucking place. He flooded the whole earth. That appeased Him back then. Yeah, He'll do it. Y'all niggas crazy, man.
As a matter of fact, He is going to do it.
Right.
It's called the second death.
Right. It's written. He said He's gonna do it. He could bring it out. The last book of the Bible even says it. The most recent book that was written. The revealing of the Lord's whole plan. Shit. Go ahead.
This is Revelation chapter 18, verse 8. It says, therefore shall her plagues come in one day. Death,
Yeah. I was about to say, well,
Yeah, read that bitch rap sheet first before you burn her ass.
yes.
Revelation chapter 18, verse 1. It says, and after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory.
Right, that's going into Yahawashi's return, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he's that great angel. Okay, the whole earth is gonna see his glory, man. Okay, go ahead.
It says, and he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird.
That's right, man. So America's gonna be utterly made desolate, man. It's gonna be a hole for all type of foul birds and creeping things and creatures, desert animals.
Yep.
Okay.
And if I can add, John the Revelator saw the destruction. This is literally him seeing destruction. He saw the actual destruction of America.
Right.
And the after effects.
Right.
Because you're gonna have to burn up first, and then after the fire settles, of course you still got flow going up from generation to generation. But these desert creatures are gonna happen. Vultures, screech owls.
Yep.
Whatever.
For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and
Which goes into Babylon's influence, man.
Right.
That wicked influence that got the whole earth drunken, man. Now debauchery has taken over the world, man.
Right.
Okay? And when we say, they're in different trade agreements, they trade using the American dollar. America, military's every fucking where, American media,
Right.
cultural influence everywhere, they model their politics after America. Okay? But also on an even darker satanic level,
Right.
man, these leaders of these nations, man, they be doing all type of freak shit with each other, man.
Right.
Getting drunk off adrenochrome and shit.
Right.
And doing all type of Bacchus nastiness, man.
Right.
With the different elites that run America, man.
Right.
In order to get financial gain, man.
Right.
All type of filth, man. Fucking disgusting, man.
It says, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacy.
Oh, man, that's not talking about nobody else but America, man. That's another reason y'all people got to be burned up, man.
Right.
2/3 of our people who don't want to get this. Like, come on, man. I ain't talking about nobody but America. America's the only one who got this influence all throughout the earth, man. Got the biggest economy on the earth.
That the earth has ever seen.
That the earth has ever seen. Thank you. Come on, man. Babylon the Great is America.
That's right.
Face it. Go ahead, bro.
And it says, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that you be not partakers of her sins, and that you receive not her flesh.
Right. It's speaking spiritually, but also when Yahawashah returns, man, we're gonna actually hear the elect are gonna hear the voice of the Lord more when we're part of the elect. Because we ain't just doing this for no reason. Because we don't say nothing. Okay. But the elect are gonna hear that voice, man, calling them up into the chariots, man. Okay, that call of mercy and deliverance, man. And they, the elect are gonna get beamed up and changed so that they don't have to partake of the plagues that are gonna come on Babylon, man.
Right.
Because man, it's gonna be serious, man.
Right.
The missiles gonna fly and America's gonna be destroyed in 1 hour via the missiles and the chariots, man. But it's gonna still be a process. Like it's not gonna be like all the missiles, hit and land at the same time. You're gonna have certain cities that get targeted. Pascal broke that down. The cities like
Like because the 10th part section of America, like Apostle Arson, which makes sense. Okay, you hit first, and then they'll try to do some type of negotiation, and then they're like, fuck that, hit it again, and just demolish it.
Yeah.
So a nuke's going off, definitely.
Yeah.
Right, that's another confirmation that America is going to be asked out.
Right.
Right. And the whole world's gonna be like, yo, America can't do nothing. All right, let's just pound it out.
They're just gonna do it.
Yeah.
Because it says in an hour.
Yep.
Right. Yep.
In 1 hour. That's how the Lord wanted.
Wasn't there talk of that missile that could take out Texas?
Yeah, Satan too.
Satan too, man. Could take out fucking Texas, nigga? Bro, Texas is the size of like biggest certain countries, man.
Right.
Like, whoa, bro. But hey, that's the indignation of the Lord, man.
Yep.
It says, for her sins have reached unto heaven, And the Most High had remembered her iniquity.
Yeah, man. So the Lord ain't forget about the iniquities and all the witchcraft that's happening. And that's been promoted here throughout the earth, man. There's some reverberating throughout the earth. The wickedness and the violence that's been done to our people, man, the oppression. Okay? All right, go ahead.
To reward her, even as she reward you, and double unto her double according to her works, and the cup in which she had filled to her double.
Right, so did not Esau desire to destroy the Lord's people, man?
Right.
Race it even to the foundation thereof?
Right.
Burning down the temple, we building cities, they burning it down.
Yep.
Burning shit up, lynching and all that shit, man.
Right. Burning someone alive. You know, why are you hanging them?
Yeah.
You're already hanging them, but you want to burn them alive.
Yeah.
And then drop them so you don't die yet, to burn them some more, and then lift them up, and then drop them again.
Right.
And then lift them up, and then do it again. You did that. So double unto you.
Yeah.
Cutting their ears off.
Right.
That's nasty.
Right. So there you go, man. Now, because of that, America has to receive double, man. Which means Babylon has to be destroyed entirely.
Right.
It's gonna be beautiful. That day's gonna be so beautiful to witness, man. You know, you Edomites finally get your just desserts.
It's going to be the best day ever. Wait, you got more?
It says, verse 7, Revelation 18, it says, how much she had glorified herself religiously, so much torment and sorrow give her, for she said in her heart, I sit a queen, and I am no widow, and shall see no sorrow.
Right. So it says how much she had glorified herself and lived deliciously. So much more torment and sorrow give to her, man. So all the deliciousness, the you know, the glorification and the delicateness that these people in America, these Edomites and these heathens in America have been able to enjoy, man. All right. Well, multiply that by torment and sorrow.
Yup.
Yo, man.
Just the even balance.
Yeah. So yeah, that's horrible, man. That's the terror of the Lord, man.
I mean, if you think about it, would anything less suffice for all that America has done?
So y'all ain't gonna have no comfort at all.
Right.
Because right now y'all living comfortably. Every aspect of America has been tailored to the comfort of these Edomites here, man. And you fucking heathens here, and all you motherfuckers out here that's down for this place, man. Every aspect of this whole setup is tailored to the comfort of your flesh and wickedness, man.
Right.
So now you got to deal with just straight torment and sorrow, man. Pain. Okay, go ahead, bro.
It says, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and
Death.
mourning.
That's the first thing that's mentioned. Her plagues gonna come in one day. Death.
That's it.
Go ahead.
and mourning
And warning.
and famine.
So you ain't letting motherfuckers is gonna be dying and no. Why is this happening? And famine, y'all gonna be hungry, no food, holding your stomach, you know, chapped lips, shrunken face, you know?
Like a kid from Africa.
Yeah. Go ahead, man. You fucking greedy ass Americans, man. Every hour you eating something, man. This is just judgment of the Lord, man. This is what you motherfuckers need, man. Lord for to get you motherfuckers right, man.
Right.
Go ahead, bro.
And she shall be utterly burned with
And
fire.
then on top of that, you gotta be burnt with fire, man.
Yup.
That's the judgment of the Most High God, man. You know? That's how you get to somebody, man.
Yeah.
You burn their ass up.
Right.
They gotta feel every bit of that flame. Crawling on their skin, cooking, boiling their organs, they smelling their flesh.
While they're standing upon their feet.
While they're still conscious, they smelling their flesh burned up. You know? They gotta take it. Ain't no fucking fire hydrant, ain't no water you can throw on that shit.
It's nowhere to run.
Nowhere to run.
America is a lake of fire.
Yeah.
A lake. There's
Woo.
nowhere to run. Completely engulfed in flames.
And all you hear is people screaming around you.
Yup.
And the Lord just giving you flashbacks all wickedness you motherfuckers been doing,
Yup.
man. You know? You got them motherfuckers had the chip in their hand, They still got the sword boils, the noisome sword.
Right.
You know, they remember the prophets was talking to them. They was persecuting the prophets. They was scoffing. They beheaded the prophets. Guillotine and shit. You was mocking.
Right.
The Lord just playing all that shit back in your mind. Why your ass burning up? You know? Angels cursing you out. You know? Being tormented, man. That's just what the Lord got to do, man. Okay? Go ahead, brother.
Real quick, one verse just to back him up. Zechariah 14:12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem.
Right. You know what it means to smite? That means to strike.
Right.
To hit. All right? This how the Lord finna slap you motherfuckers up, man.
Right.
You know? A beating. Okay? Go ahead, brother.
It says, their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet. Look. And their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth.
Yeah.
That's nuclear missiles. That's the only thing that would do that. Nuclear blast, nuclear fire, nuclear heat, as depicted in Terminator Judgment Day.
Sarah Connor style.
James Cameron had a vision, which is really from the Lord, to depict this in the movie. Sarah O'Connor is at a playground, la 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 la,
With the children.
with the children.
So that goes to show that the children don't get burnt up too.
Right.
Yeah.
The whole shit. The children got burned up in Sodom and Gomorrah, didn't they?
Yep.
And the men shall never
Right.
serve in heat.
The Lord is not a respecter of persons. He reads spirits.
The men, the women, the children, the elderly, all the Sodomites got burned. Only Lot and his two daughters ultimately made it out.
Well, isn't it justified? These children being taught that it's okay to be a weirdo and a freak.
Right.
So they're ready to corrupt them.
Right. And we know about reincarnation anyways. It's another breakdown. You know, it ain't whoever perished being innocent. You know what I'm saying? Lord gonna throw this whole shit away, man. Because it's time for the earth to be ruled with righteousness and to be paradise and life to be good, man. Life ain't good over here, bro. This ain't life over here. This is some wicked, robotic, you know, technocracy shit.
Yeah.
Filthy.
Satanic demonology at work.
Right. A demon pussy.
Nasty work.
You know? But yeah, that's what the brothers just broke down. That only a nuclear missile could do that. Your eyes consume away in your holes, your tongue in your mouth while you are standing. Yes, and the Lord is gonna it's gonna make you feel the missiles. I like to bring that out because you'll have a proud ass Edomite or nigga who be like, oh, nuclear blast, you just die in a second. No. The Lord know how to get you in the day of your death, man. Lord make you be tormented in that fire. You got the Lord fucked up.
I got it. Revelation 14, just to land back what brother said. This book of Revelation, chapter 14, verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and its image, this is NATO, the image is the ancient Roman Empire, and receive his mark, you already know the mark by Egypt,
Right.
in his forehead or in his hand, 10. The same shall trigger the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixer into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb.
Right.
Tormented.
That's second Ezra, the 9th chapter speaks about death by pain. You know, tormented. You're gonna feel that.
Right. Lord gonna make you feel it's gonna be it's gonna be spiritual. Lord is the Father of spirits. You ought to fear Him, man.
The Lord ain't playing.
Go ahead.
It says to torture, to vex with grievous pains of body or mind, to torment. That's it, man.
Right.
Right, don't the scripture say, fear not, don't fear them that can kill the body but are not able to kill the soul.
Right.
So fear him that is able to torment both the soul and body in hell, man. Alright, so the Lord gonna be tormenting you physically and spiritually.
Yeah.
Right.
You know? Hey man, the scriptures talk about how your own sin shall accuse you in that day, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, that's the 16th chapter, man. The angels gonna be in the fire, showing you all your wickedness, all your evil deeds, man. All these sins that you've been doing, man. The Lord gonna expose all that shit, man. You gonna be begging for mercy, and you ain't gonna get it.
Fire, engulfed in fire.
And you hearing other people screaming. You smelling death everywhere.
Everywhere.
Oh my God.
The whole place has nowhere to run. You can't run 50 miles here.
Ain't no drop and roll.
Right, ain't no stop sign on the road.
Not to toot my own horn, but I smelled dead bodies when I was in the military. It's not a pleasant smell, man. It's not a pleasant smell.
Bro, like, I don't want to say imagine, but you motherfuckers like to smell your own body rot while you're still alive.
Right. That's judgment.
That's judgment,
That's
bro.
torment. That's fucking torment. You smell
Right.
your flesh. Right?
Because you would have people that's proud. They'd be like, oh, the nuclear missiles driving, you know, the blast will take you out in a second.
I don't want none of that shit.
That's not in the Lord's plans. He's going to really get to you people, man, and show you He is God, that He is the Most High. He is the All-Powerful. He is the Almighty, man. You know, He's going to torment you. You know, all of you take that RFID chip, that chip that's coming, you're going to show that who your God is. Your God is Satan. Your God is Esau, who is a physical, so-called white man, is a physical counterpart of Satan. And all his demonic deeds that he do in front of you, you still go vote for him. You still, you subscribe to whatever he puts in front of your face, and you accept just living here in this wickedness. You accept it. You know what I'm saying? Not only accept that you gotta be here, like, because you like work, you go, like, no, you cool with it. You fine. You cool as long as your paycheck hit. You know what I'm saying?
They get you drugs.
Yup.
They get you fried chicken.
Right.
Fuck the whore, cut down the road.
Right. As long as you don't commit adultery,
Yep.
you know, you don't care. You showing. See, the Lord is showing. It's so many reasons why it's been in your face, really. It's in the fabric of America since the beginning of it. But like even with the Epstein files, he's showing like why all y'all people gotta be burned up. Y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all don't give a fuck about nothing. Nothing right.
Bro, not even a protest at DC. Like,
Nothing, bro. Not even a protest down here. You know?
I would say DC because that's where the
Right.
power structure is at. You know, millions of Americans are, yo, fuck this. Fuck working, you know, fuck everything about what America stands for right now. Hey, y'all need to do something about this Epstein shit.
Right. They was protesting over the fact that they couldn't do abortions legal.
Right. Yeah.
They went hard. Remember how
Right.
they went hard?
Right. They had hangers out there.
Yeah, they went real hard, man. But now this shit coming out, they were chilling.
Oh, January 6th, they went hard.
Yup.
For you know, saying the election was rigged, right? What the fuck is going on?
Right, the No Kings protest.
Right.
Well, now look, your king and his homeboys like eating babies.
And there's pictures with government officials, rock stars, Mick Jagger. It's pictures, it's audio, it's emails. You know, and y'all don't care. Y'all don't give a damn. That's why the Lord is going to destroy it, as it's been in your Bible the whole time. Anyways, it's been there. You know, it's gonna be real soon. They ain't talking about it in church. You know, we ain't in there, but we know they ain't talking about it. Not in the black church, not in the white church. They ain't talking about the Epstein files. Nobody cares. But guess what? The Lord cares enough to just destroy the whole shit. Go ahead, see, you got a little bit more.
Yeah, let's stop at verse 10. Revelation 18:8, it says, "For strong is the Lord thy power to judge the earth, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived in iniquity. For her shall dwell her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning."
Because it's going to be earth-shaking, literally. But like this is changing up the whole infrastructure of the earth. Like America, which is the infrastructure. You know, it is an infrastructure now. Everything runs through her.
Exactly. It's the epicenter of this whole global system.
Right.
She reigns over the kings of the earth, man. This is how they was able to make themselves rich. You know, so when Americans destroyed and they see that fire and the smoke ascending, at that moment they're gonna snap into their senses. They're like, oh shit, oh man, we all fucked up.
Right.
You know, we're all going down at the same time. You know, they call it what, mutually assured destruction, man. Okay.
It's going by America's a top consumer.
Yeah.
And once America's destroyed, no one buys their merchandise, as
Right.
it says in the scriptures.
Right, exactly. So the whole global economy is done.
Done.
You know, and you can guarantee America will be lobbing the missiles back. You know, unless they get hacked somehow. But you know, I wouldn't be surprised if America will be lobbing the missiles right back, and other places getting hit. You know, so it's gonna be horrible, man. You know, and in terms of, you know, in Daniel, the 2nd chapter, talks about how that stone hit the feet of the statue, and the whole statue collapsed, man. You know. And so what's gonna happen when America and NATO and the EU is out of the way? Hey, the whole shit collapses, man.
Yep.
Right. And the only thing y'all gotta look forward to is slavery, man. Right.
And it's warranted.
Yeah.
After everything that's been coming out, you have to go in slavery.
Yeah.
You're not right. You need to be beaten to follow the law, statutes, commandments, because that's life. You people are walking around, you're anti-life. Like Mark said, the laws, the statutes, all right, okay, that brings life. That keeps a society functioning.
Right.
All right? So
Nothing else ever works.
nothing ever works. You can see it. You're not following the law, statutes, and commandments.
The earth is just waxed worse and worse, as it tells us in 2nd Nations. The earth is screwed. You know, it languishes under the inhabitants thereof, man. The earth is destroyed. The Lord has to come in. Lest it literally be no flesh to be saved. Y'all will really destroy the ocean. You will destroy the ozone. You destroy all the forests.
They are.
They are. Right.
Not literally, they are.
Right.
It's been done.
Yeah. Right.
Right?
Damn.
That's why there's reports of millennials in Generation Z, all right, getting cancer at unprecedented rates. Millennials in Generation Z, that's 45 and under.
Right.
Because everything is defiled.
Right. A lot of that has to do with jabs.
Yep, jab, food supply, air.
You gotta go out and search for grapes with seeds.
I'm telling you, you got to actually search.
You gotta search for it.
You have to do a diligent search.
You ain't gonna find it in whole foods.
How the fuck do they got grapes?
I'm telling you.
And whole foods.
These motherfuckers, man. I can't wait, man. Bro, we can't wait to have you crackers and chains.
They don't,
Shit,
boy.
God damn it.
They shot the fuck out.
They shot the fuck out, boy. God damn. Off the chain.
Damn.
What the fuck?
Take the seeds out of watermelon. Why?
Bro, watermelons used to be the sweetest thing, bro. Bro, you used to eat a watermelon, you know, the northern tribe on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Right.
They don't even see them do that no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They cut up the watermelon in front of you.
Right.
You got hella seeds in it. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? You bite into
Big
it.
old
see,
watermelon.
You bite
Shake
into it, water, the nectar everywhere. It's sweet, it's sticky, like, let me get
Right.
another one. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a guilty pleasure, you know? Now it's like watermelons are like basic. Like, it's just like, it literally tastes just like water with a little sugar in it.
An apple is like tasting like some cardboard, damn near.
Yeah.
Or unless you get the super GMO that's super duper sweet and not good for you.
Right. And then they got the wax on it and shit.
Right.
Apples taste like fucking, like, you know, this.
You don't want to eat it.
Yeah, man. And what is this? They ain't got no real flavor to it. It's like bitter. Like, fuck, nigga. Nothing.
You know, they have like when you go to the grocery store, they have like the fruits, certain vegetables, but they have a number code on it. You need to know what is organic or what's sprayed.
Yeah.
And the stuff that's sprayed costs more than the organic.
Other way around.
Exactly. But how is that possible? To what? How is that possible when you got to spend money to spray the product?
Right.
But the organic is actually, you don't got to do nothing to organic.
Right.
Because it is destroying the people.
There you go.
Mentally.
And when they
Sick.
Say that's Dr. Evil. That's Evil
Right.
Eve.
Right.
and when they say organic, all they're saying is that they're not spraying as much.
Right.
I look into the whole food supply is fucked.
Right.
That's why you spray over your food.
And guess what? Even if they're not spraying it, guess what? The soil got chemicals in it.
Right.
And the water that they're watering.
Chemtrails coming down.
Chemtrails coming
Right.
down. Like, bro, fuck Esau, man.
Fluoride is in the water.
Yeah.
That's close to the land, man.
Yeah.
Radiation and every fucking thing, man.
Esau got to go.
He has to go.
Has to go.
He has to go.
And he will. We preaching the gospel up here. This is the gospel. This is the good news.
Right, and you Moabites, y'all going right to slavery with this
Yes.
stuff, man. You proud ass Moabites, man.
Right.
You fucking Elamites and Ammonites and shit, man.
Ishmaelites.
You know, y'all gonna take Esau's system and even further advance it. They over there and trying to make it fake eggs and shit.
Right.
Fake lettuce, fake rice, fake rice.
Fake lettuce? Well, you ever saw the video? Wow. Fake honey.
Right, fake chicken, fake everything, man.
They even got AI robots that can carry children.
Right.
Hey, we gotta put you Moabites in chains too, man.
Right. All of them.
I got one quick verse. Psalms 82 and verse 5.
And Moab should know fucking better, man. You should know Esau ain't fucking right, man.
Right.
Elam should fucking know better. Ammon should know better. This man, Esau went over there and fucking broke foot off all of y'all
Yes,
ass,
he did.
man.
The Protestants, the Catholics, they broke a foot off of your ass, like the other said, man. Like, fuck y'all up.
Y'all know about what real medicine's supposed to look like.
Yeah.
What real food's supposed to taste like. What real spices and agriculture's supposed to be like. You wouldn't follow this motherfucker, man.
Right. Colonize y'all ass too. Hong Kong belongs to fucking United Kingdom.
Right. They central banks belong to Esau. Fucking bitch.
They don't want you to use the herbs because they can't patent it.
Right.
Which means they can't make no money off.
Right.
What is it? Psalms 82 and verse 5. It says, they know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course.
Everything is out of course to where you want to say that a man ain't a man, or a woman could be a man, or a man could be a woman, or you could add even 1,000 more genders.
Right. Or you can be both.
Right.
Which basically goes all that shit goes back to basically blurring the lines of gender. Okay. All right. And which all goes back to idolatry, witchcraft. All right. That's why when you go into a lot of these pagan deities in Egypt, you know, Persia, fucking Canaan, and Greece and Rome and shit, a lot of their gods were dual gender, man.
Yup.
Okay, they had aspects of both man and woman, or man and animal, you know, and just becoming something completely unrecognizable, man. They thought by doing that and being that, they would attain godhood, okay, or be like a godlike creature, neither male nor female, man. But the Lord said, man, the power said, let's make man, let's create male and female. And God, we're going to bless that union, and they're going to be fruitful and multiply, man.
That's the only way that anybody who walks this earth were born. Because male and female. Anybody on this earth is here because male and female.
Period. They want to say fuck that. Let's be both.
That's
Right. Well, let's put some
got
money
someone
in there.
that's
I did.
A robot.
Yeah, too. That male and female. See, these Edomites, when let's say there's a police officer and Edomite gets their mom killed or whatever, and there was a transgender type of person. When the police comes, that Edomite is gonna say male or female because their mom got put to death. They're not gonna start going into that bullshit mentality of oh no, but he looked like a woman, so they need gender fluid. No, it's gonna get straight down to male and female, but that's always the biological foundation of life.
Right. That's, you know, all these heathen pharaohs and kings that was all cross-dressing and shit,
Right.
trying to play both roles. Well, guess what? When you dig up their bones and you examine it, oh, that's a man. But, but while he was walking the earth, he was trying to be transgender,
Right.
or different queens of Egypt. Trying to be both male and female, wearing a mustache and you know, trying to wear men's armor. Well, when the bones are examined, that was a woman.
Right.
What are you talking about?
And what Babylon has done has pushed that. It's pushed that vibration all over the earth. It's forced it upon people, on even little children and babies now, to where you could buy a little sewn rod, baby pee for a little girl. Yes.
Yeah, I could work the rest of my life without on that one right there.
You know what I'm saying? Because like, bro, we got to get up out of here. Because imagine 25 years if this shit kept on for 25 more years.
But you know what, bro? There's been documentaries, bro, where you got live testimonials of people. You know, I know RT covered it too, and then you had that guy. I forget what his name is. Is Matt Wall?
possibly Matt Walsh. Or Ben Swan. I know Ben Swan goes into all this.
I forget, but those, you know, they interview these people that basically did a so-called sex change or whatever.
Yeah.
And they be fucking fucked up in their mind, man. Like, you know what? Like, man, I wish I wish I had never done it, man.
Right.
You know?
Right.
I wish I had never got my plumbing changed.
So many testimonies.
So many testimonials.
Well, that's where the suicide rate is so high.
Yeah, and then they'll be like, damn, you know, I regret it. You know, when I was a kid, they pushed it on me, and they made it seem like it was cool. But now looking back, as I got older, it's like, man, I'm fucked up in the head.
I think the number is like over like 80, 90%. It's the number. Most, like, damn near all of them regret it.
Yeah.
It's because it's not the way the Lord created your biology. It doesn't fit. It's the foundation of the earth out of course, like the brothers just read.
Right.
You know, that's why the Lord got to destroy this whole shit because America's is funding it. What they found out with the right. You know, they're funding these nations, man.
Especially Central and South America. And we're pushing LGBTQT, transgender, okay, ideology in these different Central and South American countries.
Yeah, and you want to know why? Because you Edomite freak European Edomites, man. They like to be going down there messing with little boys, man.
That's it.
That's why, man.
That's why they figure if they turn out the child at a young age, it'll be easy, all right, to have their way with it.
Right. Well, he was a woman anyway.
Yeah.
And you know how it's even bad, even worse?
Yeah.
Like, not only that they figured out they was pushing that philosophy on the people, but it turns out Esau too. Right? Notice that they figured out they were doing that to the animals too.
Right.
Right. It always starts with the animals, then they test it on the people.
Right. They'll do it with the animals, and then the video say, "Oh, animals do it." Nigga, you put the shit into the animal.
Right, create the conditions.
Right.
Right. And you know that shit is unnatural, man, because even a dyke lesbian ass bitch end up pregnant. Right. So I'm going to show you she's still like pipe. Right. Stupid.
You see that too.
Or she would never have babies unless she gets some fucking
Right.
some sperm inside of her.
Right. A whole fucking Fatima got a baby mama.
Right.
Obviously you like women, stupid. But they get indoctrinated with that witchcraft, and they think, okay, nah, you know, I'm gonna go be an abominable beast.
That's why it's so beautiful that Yahawashi is coming back. It's so beautiful that he's coming back to set the earth back right, man. It's so beautiful that we are at the end of this world, of this wicked world, man. You know? Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
I got real quick. Hebrews 12 and 16. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright.
Right.
In the NOT, it says, make sure that no one is immoral or godless like Esau, who traded his birthright as the firstborn son for a single meal. So profane, that definition of where profane goes to outside the temple.
Right.
All right, so Esau ain't the devil. All right, he is the poster board or what it is to walk as a godless person. All right, this is why he pushes all this wickedness. Go on. This is why he pushes the homosexuality, the sodomy, the lesbianism. All right, the date until you married at you're 35. Right, sin like living. All right, to please the flesh. Okay, but we're not supposed to be taking on the image of this devil. We're supposed to be taking on the image of Yahawashi. So that's why the Lord can return and establish righteousness on the earth, so they can go back on this righteous course, man.
That's right.
But only the elect are crying out. These 2/3 of our people in America, as well as the other nations, they're not crying out. They are in favor. They are in league with the wicked. That's why they're gonna get put down with the wicked.
Right. They'll keep going. They'll keep going with it, and we're gonna see that when they take the chip. They'll keep going with it. They don't care. They don't give a fuck. They'll let this man turn them into robots. They'll let this man just keep beating them down and taking everything from them and from the earth. You know? That's why Yahawashi is coming. He's coming only for the elected remnant. You know? Like Elder Yashua goes into the Wadi Yahawashi for the remnant, man.
Right. That's a testament to the mercy of the Lord.
Right.
The faithfulness of the Lord. Because, you know, we was going over this at class Wednesday, man. Look, out of all the nations, there's only one nation that the Lord really is going to spare mercy for, man.
Right.
Okay? And that's the nation of Israel, man. All right? The Lord has a remnant of Israel that's going to make it, man. So that the whole nation by extension can be spared through them, man. You know, whereas the other nations, they don't have a remnant that's going to repent and turn to the Lord.
Right.
and care, give a damn, and be saved as a result. You know, it's only the Israelites, man. So the water you have about you know, you know.
On the second Ezra 4, starting 28, but as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee, for the evil is sown, the destruction therefore is not yet come, but it's on the way. It says, if therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and in the place where the evil is sown is cast not away, then cannot it come that is sown the good. So the good is going to come after we saw Edom is second after power. So
Right.
he is that evil. Alright, it's going to say, right, you know, the righteous one. Okay, we got to continue. Because Esau even was a rulership. We're mourning because we know that this place is not in the right position. Alright, we're putting on Yahawashi. He is that good. He is that profitable one. He is that Prince of Peace. Alright, he's going to set up his government in the future. And Lord willing this year.
Right.
That we sign and crying for all the abominations that are done in the midst thereof. All right? And we're hoping for that to walk. That's the reason why we are here making our bodies a living sacrifice. We could have been any place to live. We could have been on the beach. Right? But we're not doing that.
Right.
We pray the Lord keep the spirit on us to be here. You got
Yeah, that's, hey man, that makes, hey, that's why, hey, why y'all watching now, Charlotte? Why he keeps the spirit on us, because we're in Miami.
Right.
We could be anywhere, man. This is the fucking place of murder. Right? On a fucking Saturday.
Right.
That's why there's no excuses for anybody that lives down here in Miami that's not pushing for Yahawashi's return.
Right.
No excuses.
Right.
Right? You have no excuses.
There's no excuses for nobody, because if your ass in fucking in fucking Missouri, you ain't got shit but to do but to fucking go out and preach the word. So, you know,
Right.
so you know, so even on both fucking sides,
Right.
man.
Right. You got brothers in Alaska,
Right.
No?
Iowa.
Australia, Hawaii,
Right.
you know.
LA.
Yeah, Kenya.
Right.
Come on, man.
You got brothers in the middle of LA. They got a lot of shit that they could be fucking doing.
Right.
But go out. You got brothers in New York, you know?
Yep.
New York, you can do that.
Right. You know? Atlanta, everywhere. You know? Which is the sign that this place is about to be destroyed.
Yeah. Orlando,
Right.
Oh,
Orlando.
Tampa,
Walt Disney.
Right.
Atlanta.
Palm Beach County, like,
Yeah.
what?
Right.
I got to tell you something about that.
Houston. Dallas. You know? To prophesy against this bitch, man. Lord raising up his prophets, raising up his people who repenting, you know, and getting that the why, that mark of existence, sign and crying against all the abominations. His boss prophesying against this bitch, man. You know?
This is Sirach, chapter 5, verse 7. It says, make no tarriance to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth.
Right, that goes for every Israelite, man. Come seek the Lord. And not everybody is going to be out here on video, on you know, on the streets. But if you're an Israelite, you're supposed to seek the Lord.
Right.
That's a whole duty of a man. You're supposed to be studying your word, studying His laws and statutes.
Right.
You know?
Changing your life, repenting,
Yeah.
having
Right.
faith in the Lord, man. Keeping the health.
You know?
Hey, I like to always bring that up. This is our culture. This is our heritage. Why
Right.
not?
Right.
You want to be an American? The fuck? That's fucking disgusting.
For real, bro.
You gotta keep a healthy fair to that too. Abide in this fair, you know?
Who the fuck wants to be an American?
Ew.
Look at this fucking place, man. Look how wicked this country is. All right?
It's all coming out.
It's all coming out. That's
All coming
America.
out. It ain't. It's not subjective. It's objective now. Americans are filthy.
Nope. Beast. Beast.
Right.
And come on and say where we're going wrong.
Where it's at. We're
Right.
going, you are satanic. It's on your TV. We can run through facts. We can do this shit all fucking day. You know? It's in all your organizations. All your big companies will go back to fucking slavery. Your colleges, your universities, A lot of them started were funded through slavery. Yes. Come on now.
Even the churches.
Even your churches, yes.
Right.
Your governments. You still got monuments still throughout the South. And you know, men who slaughtered Jake.
Right.
That you still held.
Prisons, police departments. Oh, also surgeries, medical procedures.
Right.
All that shit go back to slavery.
The father of gynecology.
Hey, they still hanging Jake. They had a story I see on TikTok. They just found a nigga in Georgia, I think, yesterday.
Yeah, bro, that shit's, bro, you still got sundown towns to this day.
Right.
Man, all type, bro, that shit still goes on, man. It's just not reported.
New York Stock Exchange. Looks like a slave. Black Friday.
The paddy wagon. Policing goes back to the paddy wagon.
Yes, go back to slavery. Police literally go back to slavery. Literally.
You can look it up.
Right, so this ain't a country we're proud about.
It tells you that.
And say proud to be American. Also, the pseudo Hebrew Israelite, what is it, IUIC? Or American Israelites? What the fuck is that?
Hey, guess what? Hey, look, my friends, they are American.
Yeah, they
Let them be that shit.
yeah.
They are American Israelites. Everything about them is fucking American, man.
As you
You
should.
know?
Yes, Kate.
There you see?
That is the truth that they American Israelites.
Yeah, y'all American as fuck. y'all worship Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
I think that's one of the major gods of America, Jesus. Yeah, you're a Christian, nigga.
the Lord don't like y'all. Be honest. Hey, IUIC, the Lord does not like you.
Yeah, y'all whole style is American. The way y'all rap and fucking march cadences, your military formation, that's all American. Y'all Americans.
Yeah, they trim their way to seek
And be
love.
not the oppressor, choose none of his ways.
Right. The way y'all garments set up, that shit's all Masonic and American as hell, man.
Right.
So yeah, you an American Israelite. nigga.
501c3, you are American Israelites.
Yeah, I ain't even mad that they said that. At least you telling the truth for once. Yeah, you American, nigga.
Finally, they say something that's
Yeah,
fucking
you're
right.
right, nigga.
The Lord ain't coming back for Americans.
Right.
And American Israelites gonna get burnt up.
Right.
That's what we're saying. They say seek the old path, dumbass. Right.
So we're just out real quick. Jeremiah 10 and Jeremiah chapter 10 verse 2. Thus said the Lord Yahweh, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
Right. And y'all American Israelites. Your Sabbath is based on fucking Fridays, Saturday.
Right.
What?
And their new moon is on the full moon.
Like you literally can't go in history and know that the Gregorian calendar and this. Like, come on, man.
Right.
So you gonna base yours off of American week, the way Americans do their weekdays?
I know, because he saw that one, and then he saw 0.000000000.
Yeah.
And that's like
Right. The dollar sign in front
the
of
dollar sign in front of it.
Which goes to show you, IUIC worships the image of the beast.
Yep.
There you
Right?
go.
Because the Gregorian calendar goes back to Rome. All right? Pope Gregorian, got the concept of the Julian calendar. Julian calendar. So you worship the image of the beast.
Right. Right.
How was Moses keeping us out in the wilderness?
Right.
Did he have a paper? Yeah, a piece of paper. All right, guys, count the days. All right, today's Friday. All right, everybody know.
Right.
Come on.
Right.
Let's gather
Was
up
it Friday?
Right.
We're looking at that thing. It's crazy, man.
And they teach hell. And that's very
Yeah.
American.
Yeah.
That's American.
That's very American.
And then the so-called white man, he's gonna raise back up after the kingdom is established.
Yeah.
Damn, so you gonna get it down. So we ain't gonna be able to fucking subdue this nigga?
Right.
What? Crazy nigga. So Yahawashi gonna come back, he ain't gonna be able to keep this Edomite down forever?
Right.
What?
They calling it.
Get the fuck up out of here, man. I know y'all told Jake to take the ass. Yeah, you are American Israelites.
No.
Fuck y'all. Real talk. Except for those who are going to repent, what few there be amongst you, if there be any.
Yeah, time is running the fuck out.
Right, right. Because at this point, there has been Jake who have come out of IUIC, so if shit pop off, that's cool. It's enough. There is Jake who was following IUIC that have repented.
Clocks and ticking.
You know?
So see, a lot of y'all niggas scared because y'all done gave Nate and the niggas, y'all social security number, y'all right. So now he got his fucking hand on your back.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. He know your IP. The leaders of IUIC know your IP address and shit. They can monitor what the fuck you watching on the internet. Let them catch you watching something from Great Mill, so you can get cursed the fuck out. Right?
Basically, let Nick be a Palantir.
Yeah.
Right.
They know where you stay at. You know, if you don't show up to the task. Yeah. He was a cop.
Right.
So
After knowing that he was Israelite,
Yeah.
he went to go be a detective.
yeah. You know, remember how he took down the ICE niggas, bro?
Right.
That was American as shit.
Yeah,
That was American ass thing. You know, but hey, if you don't show up to the Passover or the Sabbath or whatever, hey, they gonna be hitting, they gonna be knocking at your door like, what's up? And you better time check.
You better pay your fees, nigga.
Yeah.
Not just time, your fees.
Yeah. So you know, I know a lot of y'all spook. You know. A lot of y'all spook.
Right.
You trying to come up. You got a young man in the IUIC trying to come up the rank. He got a wife and shit. They done gave him a wife. You know, so he trying to make sure that he on point for dating them, so he don't get his bitch taken away.
Right.
And shit.
Right.
You know, and if you pass a certain amount of tests, you teach exactly how they teach it. They gonna give you a wife.
Right. But y'all stay over there.
And our American, glad we bring this out, because certain members in IUIC are still in the U.S. military to this very day.
Wow.
So your ass is going to fight in that Third World War.
Yeah.
Right? Since you want to use Cornelius Acts 10 to justify that wickedness, man.
Them niggas wicked over there. It ain't just because they ain't got the doctrine right, which that is major, but we know that wisdom ain't gonna dwell with a malicious soul. Y'all, there's some wickedness that goes on over there. Like the Lord told Ezekiel, dig into the wall and see what they actually doing, man. You know, y'all doing some real nasty wickedness over there, man. The Lord gonna expose all, keep exposing y'all fuck shit, man.
Right. Y'all about to sign an non-disclosure agreement. And
Right.
shit.
Yup.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. And then then you come to IUIC, you got a husband that don't believe, you got a leave room. You got a wife that don't believe, you got a leave room.
Wickedness.
And shit.
It's literally in the scriptures.
Right. Or if a marriage happens in IUIC, they gotta have a birth certificate and all that shit. They gotta go through paperwork and all that shit, man. So that shit, whole shit is off, man.
Yep.
Y'all niggas is wicked, man. The Lord for the fuck. Hey, Bishop McDaniel and the leadership of IUIC up, man. You know, and you can't wait, man. You can't wait till the Lord do the full expose on IUIC.
It's the book of Jeremiah 49.
Right.
Starting at verse 12, it says, "For thus saith the Lord, behold, they whose judgment will not to drink of the cup have surely drunk. And art thou he that shall also go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink it." Right? Verse 13 says, "When I sworn by myself, said the Lord, that bondage shall be a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be a perpetual waste."
I just want to bring this out during these times. The return of Mashiach. This is the book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 25. "And there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars." Right? We're coming to a blood moon, a total lunar eclipse, March 3rd. Okay? This is a sign. You call yourself an Hebrew Israelite, you're paying attention to stuff like this. Upon the earth, the stress of nations, with perplexity and the sea and the waves roaring. That's what we're clearly seeing on planet Earth. 26, men's hearts failing them for fear and for looking for those things which are coming on the earth. Right. Hey, a lot of people talking about this war in Iran on social media. They are very concerned. Right? But hey, that's prophecy being fulfilled. Right? This war is going to be affecting everything. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken. 27. Here's the point. And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. Verse 28. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. And that's what we're waiting on, man, salvation. So you're supposed to be looking forward to all these prophecies coming to pass. Right? Yahawashi is coming to deliver his elect, and you want to be a part of it, man. All right, he is coming. We are in the end times. We got a matter of months. All right?
I may back you up. Proverbs 11, verse 21. Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. Right? So we should be looking forward to deliverance and looking forward to the wicked getting put to death and going into captivity, man. And as well as the wicked of our people too. Because our enemies is not just to the nations, but it's our own people. Okay, so we should be looking forward to the deliverance. All right, the promises, Yahawashi coming. All right, these prophecies. Okay, the MOTB, World War III, we should be looking forward to these things because that's when the righteous Yahawashi is going to establish his righteousness on the earth. And we're going to be flourishing, all right, in full perfection and worshiping the Lord in full perfection. And not going to be subject to sin, not going to be subject to the flesh. All right, not going to be worried. Not going to be having to see these damn Edomites in power, man, walking around free, just spreading wickedness. So that's the mentality that the elect are having. Y'all got it.
And it's 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 10. It says, "But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with a fervent heat, and the earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness," man. So the Lord is coming back to burn this place up, man. So we want to make sure that we're on the right side of things, man. Okay, looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of God, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Right, so we're looking forward to this destruction, man. Okay, if you really believe in Yahawashi, man, you should be looking forward to this place being destroyed, man. If you believe in righteousness, you believe in the Lord, man. All right, you want better for this place, man. You should be looking forward to the destruction of this whole shit. All right, because that's the only way the good is gonna come, like the brother brought out, man. And in second essence, man. You know, it's the same way when you about to plant a garden. Let's say you bought a new house. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe you bought a used up lot, right? And it got all kind of weeds and rocks and stuff, right? You know, it got a tree that got knocked over. Well, you gotta dig up all that stones. You know, the grass. You gotta pull the grass out. You know, you gotta take the tree out, the stump out. You gotta turn the soil over, water it, fertilize it, turn it over again, break it. Make sure all the dead leaves, the foliage is all gone, right? Okay? And then you gonna plant your garden or your vineyard. Okay, so you bring forth good fruit, man. That's why the Lord told us when we went into the land of Canaan, wipe all the motherfuckers out, man. Get rid of them. Burn all their pictures, all their images, their shrines and everything, man. Fuck it. Okay? So that we could receive, so that the land could receive a worthy quality of the Most High's children, man. It was necessary, man. Okay?
Malachi 4:1. And behold, the day coming, that shall burn as an oven, but going into your destruction. All the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, said the Lord Yahweh of hosts, and shall leave them neither root nor branch. But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings. And you shall go forth and grow up as the calves and the small. All right, so before we, Yahweh shall return, are you going to have the destruction? All right, but when that destruction happens, Yahweh shall return with, that healing. All right, that healing the earth. All right, healing the pet. All right, the animals. Okay, it's going to be a complete reverse.
Yeah.
Are you going to see the difference between when the wicked rules and when the Son of God rules?
That's right.
All right, his title again is the Prince of Peace.
Right.
All right, peace for us, peace for the animals, rest for the earth.
Right.
Yep.
You said the Lord's going to destroy him that destroys the earth. Who is that? Esau Edom. So Esau Edom got to get the fuck out the way.
That's right.
Yeah. And our healing also goes in us changing, being rescued from this captivity, all right? And getting these new bodies, man. Right?
Because this shit has traumatized us, man.
Yeah, man.
We're traumatized people, man. Our minds that we can say a new heart and a new spirit will I give unto you, man.
Yeah.
Okay, a new mind, man. Our shit is fucked up, man. Salaki, bro.
Yeah, we gotta get out of these bodies, man. All right?
We're traumatized by the alarm clock.
Yep. Bro, that alarm clock is fucking.
We're traumatized.
Hey, you devils, all right, that I have as slaves, I have alarm clocks all throughout your fucking habitation.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sling that to your fucking ass.
The alarm clock goes off when you gotta go to work.
Right.
You gotta go to the plantation. Yeah, when you go to the plantation.
I'm slinging alarm clocks at y'all, man.
It's even more than that. You got generational trauma. They got generational trauma.
Yeah.
Like a hardcore slave.
Right.
Trauma being passed down in your DNA.
That's why we need the healing, man, from Yahawashi. He's gonna bring it. He's starting already by waking us up to this truth. All right, it's just gonna manifest on another level when we get those new bodies and the walls in our inward parts that will never go off, and that means we'll never be conquered. IUIC.
There ain't gonna be no other nation rising.
Right. Exactly.
The blessing's gonna be on us.
Right. Second Peter chapter 3, verse 13, it says, nevertheless, we according to his promise look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness.
Zephaniah 1, and let's start at 14. The great day of Yahweh is near. It is near. It hasted great. Even the voice of the day of Yahweh. The mighty men shall cry their victory. All right? That day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble, of distress, a day of wasteness, desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness, judgment. These men are going to be scared anything. All right? A day of the trumpet and alarm against the 10 cities, against the high tower. I'll bring distress upon men, and they shall walk like blind men, instead of confusion. All right? Not knowing what's going on. You know, that's going to separate the men and the Lord. You know what's going on, and you think I'm thinking about the living to set terrors and troubles. While other niggas is walking, and you know, what they gonna do? Walk with some conversation there. I will bring 17, I will bring distress upon men, that they shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against Yahweh. Their blood shall be poured out as dust, and their flesh as dung, while the bloodshed is consumed. Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of Yahweh's wrath. You're not going to be able to find you out of this. But the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of the jealousy. We shall make you the speedy riddance of all men. That's like all them that dwell in their land.
Speedy riddance.
Most times going to make the speech desolate. All the wickedness. Look, these people like this, they're going to be doing the same thing, except just like the time of Noah. So y'all shall come and continue to keep walking and being naked and being sodomites. Right? So the judgment day.
Got some. That's
There's Isaiah 66 and
Next.
so Isaiah 66 and 7, it said in the NLT, it says, before the birth pains even begin, Jerusalem gives birth to a son. Who has ever seen anything as strange as this? Have you ever heard of such a thing? Had the nation ever been born in a single day? Has the country ever come forth in a mere moment? By the time Jerusalem's birth pains begin, her children will be born. All right, so this, you know, this Jacob's trouble we're getting ready to go through, man, the Lord's gonna make it happen quick.
Yeah.
Okay, this deliverance, man, once you start popping out, things are gonna happen quick, and we're gonna be in the kingdom as soon as you know it, man. Exactly.
So if the Lord don't speed up in time, we'll be the first to see.
Yeah.
That's what what you brought out. He's gonna make you speedy riddance, so speedy riddance. So it's not gonna be prolonged.
Right. It says, would I ever bring this nation to the point of birth and did not deliver it, asks the Lord? No, I will never keep this nation from being born, says God. Rejoice in Jerusalem, be glad with her. All you who love her and all you who mourn for her. Drink deeply of her glory, even as an infant drinks at its mother's comforting breast. All right, which the comfort really comes through the understanding of the scriptures, man. All right, you know, look, man, this world ain't got shit to offer us, man. Right. You know, you gotta keep finding your comfort in Yahawashi144, the promises and the salvation that He has promised to give to us, which He is gonna give. It's not just a promise. It's not just a long and far off thing that we reading about. No, the Lord's asking to do it.
Right.
Okay, and you gotta believe that, man.
Everything here is defiled. Most I say you need something here.
Yeah.
New. So there's something to fight.
Exactly.
He never got that in a while.
Yeah.
Not tainted woman or tainted food or water.
Right.
All this shit is fucked up.
Right. The Lord said He's gonna create new heavens and a new earth, man. You know, I was thinking about this morning, man. Hey, man, we broke, but we're gonna be walking on the streets of gold, man.
Yeah.
Right. You know, we're gonna be walking on the streets of gold, man.
Crown on your head.
Crown on your head. You know, we ain't never ate real food. You know, we complain about, you know, we can't go to the grocery store and shop for real produce. We're gonna have vineyards. As far as the eye can see.
You probably say your own land don't understand as much.
Yeah.
Because how big the space is.
Right.
It's going to stand.
Yeah.
I was just saying, both take some that natural air. Right. So to both of you brothers' point, you know, he spoke about how things define you. Yeah, and you just mentioned about the vineyards. Yeah, I was trying to say you're not going to drink wine again, if you drink whatever again. New in the kingdom. So it's going to be new wine. It's not going to be this fluoride, you know, chemtrail, you know, no seafood shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. You know, you was sad because your favorite cousin died. You know, you was all fucked up over Rob passing, but we gonna see him again. Right. Ain't gonna be no more death.
We'll see him soon.
We gonna see him soon. You know?
Lord got something.
I got some real quick. This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 13, verse 14. It says, "For here we have no continuing city, but we seek one to come." I'm going to grab it in the NLT as well. Hebrews 13 and 14 in the NLT, it says, "For this world is not a permanent home. We are looking forward to a home yet to come." That's right, this world is not a permanent home. We see what's going on in this world. We're seeing all the wickedness that's taking place, all the atrocities that take place, all the things that take place over here in Babylon, man. We don't want to live here. We don't want to reside here. We're not putting all our eggs in one basket over here. This place is cool. But we know we have a home to come. That's what persuaded the men of renown, seeing the process afar off. That's what persuaded them to keep going. And how much more us in the times that we're in? We're seeing prophecy right in front of our eyes. The U.S. is sending 2 big ships to the Middle East, man. Our home is coming.
Right. All these things happening on the earth for our saints. Right. Because it's time to go home. It's time to get the fuck up out of here, man.
That's what the Bible brothers up. Second Ezra chapter 8 and verse 51. It says, "But understand thou for thyself and seek out the glory for such as be like thee." Right? It says, "For unto you is paradise open. The tree of life is planted. The time to come is prepared, and plenteousness is made ready. A city is builded, and rest is allowed. Yea, perfect goodness and wisdom. The root of evil is sealed up from you. Weakness and the moth is hid from you, and corruption is fled into hell to be forgotten. Sorrows are past, and in the end is showed the treasure of immortality."
Yeah, man. So this corruption is gonna be past, man. All right, we'll be prosperous. We'll be able to live forever, man. You know, this is again, like the brother said, this is something to fight for. All right, Isaiah 66, going back to verse 12, it says, "This is what the Lord says: I will give Jerusalem a river of peace and prosperity."
Peace and prosperity.
Okay, when a river flows, it don't just stop and keep flowing. A river of peace and prosperity. It says that the wealth of the nations will flow to her. Her children will be nursed at her breast and carried in her arms and held on her lap. So I will comfort you there in Jerusalem as a mother comforts her child. Okay, so we need to be comforted as a people, man. Okay? Especially going through this Jacob's trouble, you know, the Lord says we're going to eat, drink, and rejoice, man. But we're going to be going through things as well, man. All right? That we're going to need the Lord to comfort us about, man. You know, brothers going to be martyrs and stuff like that. Shit going to hurt, man. But at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, man, we're going to be good, man. Okay? It says, when you see these things, your heart will rejoice. You will flourish like the grass. Everyone will see that the Lord's hand of blessing is on his servants. And his anger against his enemies, man. Okay?
That's why we have hope, man. You have something.
Yeah, this is Psalms 126 and 1. It says, when the Lord turned again the captivity of Zion, we were like them that dream.
Right.
Then was our mouth filled with laughter, and our tongue was singing. Then said they among the heathen, the Lord Yahweh have done great things for them.
Right. It's gonna be like going from a nightmare to a beautiful paradise fantasy, but it's gonna be so real.
It's going to be real.
It's gonna be real, bro. Everything literally is perfect. You know, no more pain, no more hurt, not even a frustration. No more alarm clock. You know, no more fucking bullshit, man. No more wicked thoughts. No more worries. No more bills. Right, we gonna rule over them. We gonna have slaves, bro. That's so wrong. You know, we gonna have slaves and servants. We gonna have so many children. We gonna have so many women, and they gonna love each other. They gonna love their sister wives, and they gonna love us. It's gonna be great to be king.
And most important, the laws, statutes, and commandments.
That's
pushed
right.
out to the earth. That's righteous. Right? Righteous laws, statutes, and commandments. All right? That again brings life.
Right.
That's what we're looking forward to, man.
Bro, the earth is gonna be so beautified, bro. The trees gonna be tall, the palm trees. Trees are huge. Back, what?
So they're gonna be singing.
Right. Trees gonna be singing and rejoicing, man. The birds, like when the birds sing to you in the morning, you gonna hear the harmony.
You're gonna see true color.
You feel me? Our little daughters literally gonna wake up to birds flying in their room and sing to them and shit. Like princesses, man. You know? We ain't gonna have to worry about our kids. They could go out and play with lions.
Don't worry.
We gonna explore the depths of the sea. We gonna be able to swim down there. You know? No more divorces. No more broken families. No more baby mamas. You know what I'm saying?
No more shooting blanks.
No more shooting blanks. Our woman gonna get pregnant, gonna make love in the midst of a cloud. Make love with the top back on the chariot. Fly to another galaxy. Because your house shall went to go prepare a place for us, man. We gonna have so much seed. We gonna rule throughout the universe, man.
Right. They told Rebecca, man, hey, be thou a mother of thousands of millions.
Woo!
I wasn't gonna be fruitful and fertile in the kingdom, man. All type of Israelite children running around everywhere, man.
Freely. Don't have to worry about predators like Esau.
Right.
That's the kingdom.
Trying to turn your kid into a adrenochrome.
Right.
You went out on a walk, you know, to the park with your little seed, you know, then you turn your back and the baby gone.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna have to worry about that, man.
Right.
Somewhere underground being sacrificed. This shit bugged out, man.
That's why we fight and we keep pushing. Because that's, okay, we want righteousness, man.
Right.
We want to be able to raise our family, not worry about all this weirdo shit that's going on in this land, on this earth.
Right.
And the earth was created for our sake anyway.
Right.
So it is rewarded to us.
Right.
Right?
Like Yahawashi as a joy, for the joy that was set before him during the cross. These things that we're talking about right now was on Yahawashi's mind.
Oh yeah.
You know, he was looking forward to drinking wine with his disciples. He's looking forward to the kingdom.
I got something for you, brother.
Go ahead.
This is red letter to your point. This is Yahawashi speaking. Luke chapter 12 and verse 32. Fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom.
Right. The Most High, the Heavenly Father, it's His good pleasure to give us the kingdom. You know, well, He got something for us. Eye has not seen, ear has not heard, neither has it come into the thought of man what the Lord has for them who love Him, man. Right. It ain't even into the thought of man, and we just said a lot just now, bro.
Yeah, I mean, this can't wait. We just said all type of stuff.
Right.
And it said, Scripture say it ain't coming to our thoughts. We talking about floating palaces.
Right.
You know.
You still think immortal.
Yeah.
Right. Bridges made out of rainbows.
Yeah.
You know.
Stars to want to be our sun, the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Brother Kananai said he gonna have a chain made of planets.
Right.
You know.
And it's not far-fetched because we gonna be fashioned like Yahawashi, in which He's able to do all things to Himself. So even the elements, we're gonna have control over the elements and even over the angels, man. We're gonna rule over them, man. You know, that's what we have in this truth, man. That's what we have coming to. This is everything to fight for, man. Lord, when we get it on the first go, man.
Right.
Got to.
The best of the best.
Right.
And this is John chapter 10, verse 10. It says, "The thief cometh not, but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that they might have life, that they might have it more abundantly."
Abundant. When the Lord say abundant, He means abundant.
If the Lord say abundantly, that means abundantly.
We gonna live forever. And you know, it's Sirach 18 say, as a drop to the sea is 1,000 years compared to eternity. We gonna live for eternity. We gonna that one drop to the sea is 1,000 years to how much we gonna be ruling and enjoying life. And it ain't gonna get boring. We ain't gonna get bored with. No, it's the Lord got so much wisdom, bro. It's gonna take eternity.
No such thing as boredom and righteousness.
Right. There you go.
Right. The Elohim said it was good, man.
Right.
Let's talk about how the angels praise the Lord when the earth and the heavens was created, man.
We ain't gonna get tired of having women. Hell no. That pussy is not gonna get wore out in the kid. That pussy gonna have some power.
Hey, it's like the very first time, boy.
All right, brother, that's right.
I got a precept real quick. This is the book of Romans 8:18. It says, "For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. For the earnest expectation of the creature waited for the manifestation of the Son of the Most High God." Looking forward to that. So we're glad to take a trip to whatever the hell we got to go to on the side. Just to look at the parents. Goodness and the glory of how about you.
Right. Even what we had to go throughout all the history. Esau got his little time to rule. Nigga, your little time to rule ain't got nothing on a gazillion billion years. Times a gazillion billion times the same.
That's why your name is Esau. Wasted away in
Right. You ain't gonna even be able to see the kingdom. You ain't gonna even be there. Like when after the way it's gonna go.
Right. You just got to be there for the first 1,000 years to get your ass beat.
Right. Right. You gonna see that the Lord is you. All right. You gonna see just so you could be jealous. Because hey, once we set it up, you know. But the way the earth is gonna go after 1,000 years, you ain't gonna be that far.
Like you mentioned, 1,000 years. Because you just mentioned how Lord put them together in the first go round. You know, Yahawashi gonna send the angels to gather together the elect. The Lord will be out of his men. So this is Revelation chapter 20 and verse 6. It says, "Blessed and holy is he that hath part in the first resurrection. On such the second death hath no power. For they shall be priests of Yahweh and of Mashiach, and shall reign with him 1,000 years."
That's right. I mean, we gonna rule forever. But that 1,000 years is the building up of the kingdom, man. You know, and the heathens gonna have to go through a rigorous slavery. You know what I'm saying? And then they're gonna be, except for Esau, Edom, they will be able to enjoy the earth in paradise. They're not gonna have the second covenant, because they have the first.
They're gonna follow the law.
They're gonna follow the laws, and they're gonna be better beings to live on the earth, and it's all gonna be love. After 1,000 years of them getting their ass beat, man. You know? But that's the breakdown of that. We gonna rule forever. It ain't gonna never stop. You know?
Stop. We'll put Daniel 7 verse 18. "But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom
and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever.
Great millstone on the camp to talk about the kingdom.
Right, right. Yes.
And then
Everybody else want this. I guess they fine with this American Israelites.
They don't have faith. You don't have faith, you can't see the kingdom.
Right.
How?
They don't have faith,
They don't
bro.
have faith.
They don't. They don't see the
For
kingdom.
you to sell out, that means you don't have faith.
Right.
They call us fake Israelites.
They ain't got it, bro. They don't have it. Either you do or you don't. And we thank you, how about Shema for his Holy Spirit, and pray he keep it upon us. You know? But we see the kingdom. We see the vision. This is what we fight for. This is why we don't. That's why you don't sell out. You don't give a fuck about this shit. You know what the Lord got for us. You know? It says forever and even forever and ever. Forever, ever. You feel me?
But drop down to verse 27, Daniel 7, verse 27. And the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom. And all dominions shall serve and obey him.
And so for no confusion, the saints are the Israelites.
Right. The people who the Most High made a covenant with, as it says in the scriptures, those are the saints. You know, that's us, man. You know, we gonna have dominion. We gonna enforce the laws, righteousness throughout the earth and throughout the universe. You know, and it's gonna be beautiful. The earth is gonna be beautiful for it, man. The ocean, the pH gonna be right. It's gonna be rich. All the fish, you know, because no more pulling out the shrimp, no more pulling out the crabs, no more pulling out the mussels and the oysters, you know, and the lobsters. You know what I'm saying?
The water gonna be so blue, man.
Woo! Right, man.
The fish might not be fishing that day. Right? Fish smell.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
I got a precept with
You go to the beach, it stinks.
Right.
These snakes.
You know?
Water stink.
Yeah.
Right. Because the pH is off, man. Everything is off. Everything gonna be right. Everything, bro. The fruit gonna be good. Back in the ancient days, it took 2 men to carry a cluster of grapes.
One cluster.
One cluster of grapes. So in the kingdom, it's gonna, man, everything's gonna be juicy. You know what I'm saying? Gonna be able to fly.
This is Tobit chapter 13, verse 15. It says, let my soul bless God the great King, for Jerusalem shall be built up with sapphires, not concrete and iron. Nah, sapphires, man, and emeralds and precious stones. Thy walls and towers and battlements with pure gold. And the streets of Jerusalem shall be paved with beryl and carbuncle and stones of Ophir, and all her streets shall say Alleluia, and they shall praise him, saying, Blessed be the Most High, which hath installed it forever, man. So our kingdom is going to be built with gold and precious stones, sapphires and emeralds, you know, carbuncle, you know. Man, it's going to be beautiful, man. Not this bullshit, this dusty ass shit, man. So you're going to have buildings and houses made of pure gold and all type of precious manner of stones, man.
Right.
You know, gold, streets of gold and emeralds, rubies, man. Amethyst, man.
The vibration.
Beryl,
Vibrate.
yeah, man.
He saw some painted good with lead, things that poison you.
Yeah. And you and then you imagine like the sun or the moon and the stars reflecting off of that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
oh my God.
The
That's
stars,
right. Cities,
it's
bro.
reflecting
Hey,
the
bro,
vertical.
right there,
You're gonna
yeah.
be able to see Jerusalem from outer space,
Yeah.
anywhere on
That's
Earth,
right.
man. You're
That's
gonna be able
right
to
for
see
the
the
heathen,
globe radiating throughout the Earth, man.
That's a good point, brother. Very vibrant. Beautiful point. Kind of picks up real quick. Back up going on. It says, 1 Corinthians 2:9, it says, as it is written, I have not seen, nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man, the things which the Most High has prepared for them that love him.
Right.
Lord, there's things we're talking about, you know, what we begin to fathom what the Lord has prepared for us.
Right. It's prepared, though. You feel me? It's prepared. It's already in the vision. Yahawashi saw it. It's there. You know? We about to be there real soon, man. We're gonna be there and see, go to our ports and see all our riches coming in. I like this vision, you know, from so much riches and gold just falling into the port. You can see it gleaming. You know, and the moon shine on the water at night, and we, you know, it's just gleaming throughout. Oh my goodness, man! It's just gonna be your pie, man. It's gonna be about riding through the galaxy.
Hey, good times, man.
What? Zoom it.
Right. You go to a beach, it's plastic everywhere.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, you gonna go to the beach, you gonna see just, you know, just there's gonna be so much abundance of amethysts and rubies just lying around.
It's gonna be like nothing plus,
You know, coral, like, hey, the scriptures say that, man. The scriptures say that King Solomon made silver to be as the dust in Jerusalem. It was everywhere, man. You know?
They can skip on a lake, take a gold stick, they take a skip on the water like it ain't nothing, man.
Right.
Man.
You catch a fish in the kingdom, and then you cut it open. You ain't gonna find plastic. You gonna find a diamond in there.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Right.
Gold up in there, you know what I'm
You know,
saying?
gold up in there.
Right.
Oh, man.
Instead of finding a piece of a remote control.
Yeah, right. Or a plastic bag or something.
Real quick, some of Yahawashi said in John chapter 14 and verse 1, let not your heart be troubled. Ye believe in Yahweh, believe also in me. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there ye may be also.
Yahawashi, that place that the Lord is preparing is the universe. Mansions is something to dwell in, man. Pretty soon, after we set up the earth, because we're gonna get the earth right. This is the crown jewel, you know? But then pretty soon, you're gonna be the first to touch down on the planet, which the Lord got for you.
Remember, there's no Israelites gonna die.
Right, we're gonna multiply, so we're gonna need more spades.
That's what scripture say. That's what scripture say. The Lord stretched out the heavens
Right.
as a tent to dwell in.
Right, as a tent to dwell in. You're gonna have so many kids. This planet's for you and your seed. And you know, I speak as a man. If you are the elect, you still got your spot in Jerusalem.
Yeah, of course.
Because not everybody because it's gonna be trillions of Israelites. But the elect gonna have their spot in Jerusalem.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And your planet out there. You know?
Yeah. And this is Revelation 21 and 9. It says, the New Jerusalem. And there came unto me one of the 7 angels, which had the 7 vials full of the 7 last plagues, and talked with me, saying, come hither, and I will shew thee the bride, the Lamb's wife. And he carried me away in the spirit to a great and high mountain, and showed me that great city, the holy Jerusalem, descending out of the Most High from heaven. Now, granted, New Jerusalem begins with people before it's a place,
Right.
you know, coming down off the chariots, but it's actually going to be an actual city.
Yeah.
Okay? All right, it says, having the glory of the Most High, and her light was like unto a stone most precious, even like a jasper stone, as clear as crystal, and had a wall great and high, and had 12 gates, and the gates 12 angels, and the names thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. And on the east 3 gates, and on the north 3 gates, on the south 3 gates, and on the west 3 gates. And the wall of the city had 12 foundations, and in them the names of the 12 apostles of the Lamb. And he that talked with me had a golden reed to measure the city, and the gates thereof, and the wall thereof. And the city lieth 4 square, and the length is as large as the breadth. And he measured the city with a reed 12,000 furlongs. Now, when you go to the measurements of that, I believe it's about the size and length of the what they call the subcontinent of India.
Right.
So, New Jerusalem, just one city, the capital city is going to be the size of a whole fucking subcontinent.
Right.
You know?
Huge.
Huge.
Escape from outer space.
Yeah, which means the earth is going to get bigger too.
Right.
Okay? All right, it says the length and the breadth and the height of it are equal, so it's going to be wide, big, and tall, man.
Yeah.
High walls, man.
Yeah.
Tall walls. Woo. That shit going to look like one giant golden sparkling mountain.
Right. Literally the crown jewel of the universe,
Yes.
man. I'm able to see it.
You're going to be able to see it from outer space,
Yes.
bro. The same way you got NASA, they got the space imaging.
Right.
And you see all
Right.
those little lights of Babylon and shit.
Right.
The Lord said that the Lord gonna put the lights out on this bitch, man, and Jerusalem gonna shine for them, man. You know? Yeah, man. It says in the length and the breadth and the height of it are equal, and he measured the wall thereof, and the 144 cubits, according to the measure of a man, that is, of the angel, and the building of the wall of it was of
See that?
oh shit, called like that. It says, and the building of the wall of it was of jasper, and the city was pure gold, like unto clear glass. Come on, man.
Purity.
The pure gold is clear as glass. It says, and the foundations of the wall of the city were garnished. Come on, I'm gonna read that again. It says the foundations of the wall of the city were garnished with all manner of precious stones. The first foundation was jasper, the second sapphire, the third chalcedony, the fourth an emerald, the fifth sardonyx, the sixth sardius, the seventh chrysolite, the eighth beryl, the ninth a topaz, the tenth chrysoprases, the 11th a jacinth, the 12th an amethyst.
That's all the topaz stones, right?
I think it might be a little different compared to the breastplate. It says the 12 and the 12. It says in the 12 gates were 12 pearls. 12 gates were 12 pearls.
Yep.
So man, and every silver gate was of one pearl. So it goes to show you the earth will have to get bigger because a pearl is like this big.
Right.
And what do you get pearls from?
You get from clams and
So
oysters.
imagine with the size of that
Bam, exactly.
Right.
One giant gate made of one pearl.
Yo, man.
Yo,
man,
what?
That's crazy.
It says, and the street of the city was pure gold, as it were transparent glass. So it's gonna be transparent gold, but like transparent glass. Woo! You're gonna be able to see through it. It says, and I saw no temple therein, for the Lord God Almighty and the Lamb are the temple of it. And the city had no need of sun, neither the moon to shine in it, for the glory of the Most High did lighten it, and the Lamb was the light thereof, man.
Right.
Now, granted, the sun and the moon are still going to exist,
Right.
like it says in Jeremiah. Let's talk about the wisdom and the presence of the Lord, man.
Right.
It's going to shine over us, man. Okay? So it's going to be like we don't need the sun and the moon, because the Lord's wisdom is shining all through this place, man.
That wisdom made the sun and the moon.
Yeah.
Right. Every brother gonna shine. Every Israelite gonna shine.
Yeah.
But that's why 2/3 have to come back through the elect. You know what I'm saying?
Wisdom makes a man face shine.
It says, and the nations of them that which are saved shall walk in the light of it, and the kings of the earth will bring their glory and honor into it, and the gates of it shall not be shut at all by day, for there shall be no night there, and they shall bring the glory and honor of the nations into it.
Oh, so that's Revelation, right? Backing up what Isaiah
Said, yeah.
said. There we go.
That's a big stuff.
Bringing all that wealth.
All that wealth.
You know?
Riches, gold, and spices,
It's hard.
everything. Because it is hard.
And guess what? Guess what? This is the best part is it says, and there shall in no wise enter into it any that defile it.
Right.
So we're gonna be perfect.
Yep.
All right, ain't gonna be no fucking Edomites doing adrenochrome sex trafficking in there.
Right.
Okay? It says, neither whatsoever worketh abomination or maketh a lie, so no witchcraft,
Right.
abomination,
Right.
sodomy, idolatry,
Secret society.
secret societies, enchantments,
Right.
you know?
You're not an Israelite. You're not getting
Skull
that,
and
man.
bones.
Yeah.
No.
It says, but they which are written in the Lamb's book of life.
Right.
So it's going to be the VIP status for only the elect. Okay? You know, we might let some of our kids run up in there sometime, you know? That's it, you know?
But man, this is what we got. A glorious future. We right there. We right
That's the
there.
kingdom, bro.
The water y'all about me, I'm shy. We ain't in it.
The water y'all
We're not in the year 70 AD. We're not in the year 1000 AD. We're not in 1600, 1619. We're not in 1865. We ain't in 1969, man.
Not in 2012.
Right. We are here at the end, man. Everything that's happened is because of kingdom, man. Lord, let's go. Yeah. That's it. Hey, with that, we give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahawashi144.
double honors to the apostles, the elders, great millstone, peace, love, and salutations to the whole for that. Kwame Asherah.
Shalom.